Camera's on, buddy.
Right on.
So, what'd you do?
Oh, I took forever. What the hell? There's lots of stuff I thought that would have been done, but then nothing ever works out like perfectly. Nothing ever goes perfect. Going straight? Yeah.
Yep.
But it's done, and I have a brand new ATV sitting in the back. My very first one, and I'm happy with it. Now, I have driven one of those already, the 2018. This is a brand new 2017. That's how you get the best deals.
Never driven.
Never driven. Never driven, except for right there in the parking lot onto the back of my truck. So I'm happy, actually.
I love the sound right out of the gate.
Right.
It's amazing. It's got a really cool rasp. We were actually talking about that earlier. You finally have a short frame.
Right.
Which is key. I made the mistake of buying a long frame.
You didn't make a mistake.
Well,
quit beating yourself up.
Yeah, I really wish I would have went with a short frame. Like,
gotcha.
For me, I think an XTP and then build it to an XMR 1000 short frame. That's the best package.
Yeah.
But at the time, the wife wanted an up seat, so I got what I got. But I'm really impressed with this thing actually fitting in your box.
Almost fitting in the box.
Almost
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think without your back rack, it would work.
Well, I'm going to look into ramps. 6 or 7 inch ramps. I think if you get those front tires up,
just get it up a little bit.
It doesn't have to go in maybe 3 inches, and you'll be able to close that box. But that's only when I get the cryptids on. So somebody got a brand new shirt out of the deal.
So he's the one buying a bike, and I kind of weaseled my way into a shirt.
That's so funny.
You got to get something out of the guy, you know what I mean?
Friggin' right.
You got the deal you're looking for. You got the bike you're looking for.
We need to nickname it. I need a nickname.
Do you force it or let it happen naturally?
I'll just let it happen. Someone will say something, and I'll dig it, and then I'll give them credit for it and send them some stickers. It's not a contest, but if you happen to message me or comment and I like what I hear, we might keep it.
Project what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Project question mark.
Is it a project though?
Yeah, it's always a project.
The amount of money I just spent, it's still a project.
Always a project. Don't kid yourself. 6 months from now, you're going to be going, damn.
yeah, I know. Yeah, it's something else I got to buy.
It's always a project.
Yeah. I'm just happy to get something new. 1-year warranty, which is fantastic. And 1000cc. Last year, 2018 is the last year of the 1000s. This is 2017. They're coming out with 850s this year. The 1000s aren't even on the price list anymore.
Well, we'll get to some lunch, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna eat. I'm starving. My skinny little body needs nourishment.
Dying. Slowly. But we're coming up on some different weaves and bends, and we'll be out of Quebec, back in Ontario. Just trying to figure out some life here, but yeah, go get some octagons. Those Quebec special octagons.
Is that true? They're octagons?
Yeah, they come in an octagon shape.
And how many is in a case?
I think 55. And
how much is it?
I want to say 44 bucks.
That's it?
Yeah, for certain brands. And then they're stackable, so you can. Anyway, we're not supposed to be buying beer from Quebec.
But if it's an octagon, I'll buy it just because I've never bought an octagon case of beer before.
But we're actually going to be passing that store. I'm just saying.
We're going to have to. Isn't that coincidence? We're just passing that store.
We just got some Tim Hortons. We're good to go.
Jimmy's to the rescue.
Machines in the back sitting pretty.
Too pretty.
This is a way better view than your last video where it was empty.
I didn't like that view. I didn't like it.
You get to look at this in your rear view the whole way home. That's pretty dandy.
Well, now that I have a new machine back there, I have to shave and I have to get a haircut. It's just the way it is.
What about the hockey flow? You're sporting it.
We just figured out that my Elemental ATV colors match that thing perfectly. Now, you would think that I was smart enough to say that's the machine and color that I want and then have the stickers made after it, but that's not the case. My stickers were made about a month before I decided that's the one that I wanted.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it was meant to be.
That's crazy.
It's just weird. It's just weird, but I'm glad it happened.
And it's not just one color. You literally, all 3 colors on your logo are the exact colors on your bike.
Yeah, that is...
I just...
You're probably going to think I'm lying, but man, I'm telling you.
I know you're not, because you sent me the logo way before we started talking, and you started thinking about, hey, you know, I want Scrambler and this and that, so yeah, I believe you. What are the odds of that? You just gravitate. Pretty good, obviously. Yeah, well, there it is. If your guys are thinking about getting a logo, just talk to me, and you'll magically get the bike you're looking for. It'll just happen through what's that called? I'm sure there's a word for it. Yeah, I don't know. The English language is pretty in depth. Someone in the comments will tell you. Yeah, whatever that's called, that's what would happen. I'm actually excited to get it on the rail beds, not for speed or anything. Just for... You would never speed. I don't speed. No. There's no way. You know, I couldn't speed on the Outlander because it felt like the friggin' space shuttle coming apart. Yeah, but that's the only time it felt like you had power steering. I guess when you're barely touching the friggin' pavement. Dude, that thing was like... You're gonna be spoiled now. Scary. Scary when you decided to try to go fast on it on the pavement. I mean, like, it was scary. Is this your first power steering bike? Yeah. You know how it goes, that you'll never go back. Well, of course I'm not going back. It doesn't matter what happens in life, you cannot buy a machine without power steering now. It is the best thing that ever happened to me. And although Polaris doesn't have the 3-mode DPS, they did a reflash this morning. Left. They did a reflash for the power steering and a couple other things, I think a fuel map or something like that, to bring it up to 2019 standards. So apparently Polaris has the softest, plushest ride and a pretty decent power steering unit. It's I sat on one finger, and I gotta say I could see why Polaris is so popular in the States. Oh, I thought you were gonna say you can see why Polaris was popular with the old guys. No. Honestly, there's plenty of old guys that... Oh, left. Sorry. Left. I'm terrible at this. Where the fuck? I thought we just came from that way. Yeah, we did. I'm making up for it. We're trying to shoot videos like rock stars here, and I'm a one thing at a time kind of guy. We're going in circles, but that's all right. We'll get there. We're getting there. What is that place? The Commonwealth Plywood Co. Ltd. The only thing I know about it is it shut down, and people are very mad about that. Like recently it shut down? Oh, a couple of years ago. I've been here for like 7 or 8 years or something. But there used to be strikes and stuff. Oh, jeez. The bastards. Yeah. I like Quebec. It's actually, frig, it's a nice province. People are really decent over here. You're going straight. Going straight. There's a friggin' Chevy Citation. Do you see that? No. Yeah, an old brown one. You don't see too many of those out. Out and about. So, Wait, how's your machine working? Well, it's a Can-Am, tip-top, never breaks down. Okay, besides that? It's actually working great. I'm doing a bit of a refresher right now. Got some upgrades, got some stuff going on. You always got upgrades. How much more is there left to upgrade? If somebody will make it, I will get it. There's always something to do, man. And I got 2 bikes to do, right? So there's always something. And plus, on top of that, I got my buddy Scott's bike. Yep, the 850? The 650, yeah. And then it's a 650. Oh, that's right. I got the Honda too right now, too. Yeah. Minion. Yep. Minion. And you added a Honda. That's right. Yeah, I'm temporarily borrowing a Honda. We're going to do some low and slow life. I thought that was the guy you met in the bush. What was that? Dude? Oh, that was just some random dude. I had no idea. It's a small town. Where did you come from? That was just around the bush. We were in the bush, and some guy, like Cass and I take a break, and some guy shows up and he's like, "Hey, I heard your exhaust. You want to go mudding?" And that was literally it. So we went mudding. That's hilarious. That was pretty much the extent of the conversation. I heard your exhaust. Yeah. So he put his waders on and raced down to find us, listening for our exhausts, and that's how that day went. Drive for 30 seconds, stop, turn off the bike, listen. Start it going. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So he got all excited because I guess he had no one to go mudding with lately, so. Well, geez, there's no shortage of mudders around. I don't know how you could not find up here, it's a little more rare. Like, if you go to Johnstown or whatever, you're going to see it all over the place. But up here, we have all of the history and the trails and the long systems and more than you can get. But for mudding, it's far and few between around here. in my experience. So,
well, there's one thing, I want to hit more of those trails this summer. A little bit different of rides, different feeling, not so much, you know, mudding every single time, although that is nice. But it is nice to do something a little bit. Holy shit, did that guy ever park close to you?
oh, that was actually me.
Oh,
Yeah, rear view cameras. See,
wow,
he's out of his spot, so
yeah,
I just tried to make up for the fact that I got that.
he's right out of his spot.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll hop in the Mainville Mobile and get out.
I'm gonna go check out the Mainville Mobile. Well, there you go. We went, we Quebec'd, and we ran. We didn't stop for any Quebec beer because it was like it wasn't that cheap. Maybe because we were getting so close to the border. Anyways, Kyle's home, safe and sound. I'm almost home, and as you can see in the back, that is my new acquisition. Lots of work to do. Lots of work. I got some trail riding ahead of me. Get used to this thing because it is a completely different setup than the Outlander. But I have a feeling it's a pretty forgiving ride as far as learning on, as long as you keep that thumb in check for the first little while. And yeah, it's just a matter of getting on it, getting used to it, start riding the damn thing. Appreciate all you guys sticking with me. I still have some videos that I'm uploading from the Lingham Lake ride. You guys get to see the crash and all that. In the meantime, I'm going to be working on this. I'm going to be shooting video. I'm going to be out with other guys. I'm going to be buying a few extra parts. I got 3 or 4 in mind that it absolutely has to have. A few things. What else? That's it. Just 4. 4 main ones. And we'll get stuff happening. That was a good ride, good road trip. Anyways, you know why it was a good road trip? Because it was successful. And the sales guy at Lepines, L-E-P-I-N-E-S, fantastic owner. They've owned that place for like 55 or 60 years, so they know what they're doing. They sell a crap load of stuff, guys, a crap load of stuff. They are in Quebec, but it's not too far away from us. It's only about 2.5 hours, so it was nice to get out, see Kyle Mainville, shoot a little bit of footage. He's got some footage, I got some footage. I'm just gonna wrap this up. Actually, we will wrap it up. Hopefully, it's raining, so I'm gonna unload it later, obviously, but we'll wrap it up on the unload, and then you can see me actually driving it, which is pretty damn cool. I cannot wait. I can't. I'm just so busy now. I'm going to be working for a couple nights this week, so I just got to do what I got to do until I just get back into a regular schedule. I wanted to get this thing and get it off my plate. Now I can just start adding on some stuff and kind of just touring around the house and building up the break-in kilometers on it. And yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm going to unload it here with Rhonda, and she's going to film me. And then I'm going to put her away, and the next time, or the next video you see of this Scrambler is, well, I don't know what the next video is going to be. You're just going to have to wait. In the meantime, enjoy the series that started it all, the Crash series, because it's coming up, and it ain't pretty. So that was pretty funny. As I was coming through the roundabout, truck passed me. I thought it was actually Brandon. I think it's the same truck, but it was actually Andrew from the Quad City Brawlers. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, you definitely should. Another good Canadian boy, and just goes to show you can't sneak anything home around here because there's always guys out watching. He was coming home from work, but you got a sticker. Check her out. You gotta be careful, I'm driving here. Finally got a sticker from him. So yeah, check out his channel. It's so funny, eh? This is such a small. You think ATVing is a small community, and then you're just trying to get home, and somebody's pulling out right here. I don't want them to see that I have my camera going, which I shouldn't be anyways, but I'm turning on my road. There we go. Yeah, it's a small community around here. Lots of guys out, lots of guys have ATVs, and you start riding with them before you know it. You can't even sneak your secret quad home under anyone's nose. They smell it. Richard's out. They smell that new ATV smell, I think is what it is.
You down the road again?
Nope. No, what I want you to do is, I want you to say, I thought you were getting a Can-Am. No, I'm being serious. Okay, what's the first question?
What'd you buy? What did you buy?
I bought a Sportsman.
I thought you were buying a Can-Am.
You don't even know, this isn't a Sportsman.
You know how to drive that thing?
Absolutely not.
What'd you buy, Richard? Thought you were going Can-Am.
Oh, you need a Can-Am. The gray, I missed that. I'll have to get that color on my bike somewhere. But the gray is almost perfect. Smallest it ever comfortable.
Where's your helmet, Richard?
I want to say that this machine only weighs 750 pounds. And when I just pulled that up there, I was a quarter throttle.
So you're happy.
That was the most amazing feeling. Holy shit.
He doesn't know. Because I made this silly little sign. Yesterday.
That's hilarious. I gotta turn the lights on.
Yeah, why aren't they turning on?
Oh, just they're off right here. There you go. Rhonda, I can't believe you did that. Look at what my thoughtful wife made me. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Oh, come here, give me a smooch. Give me a smooch. Give me a smooch. Give me a smooch. Give me a
wet.
Give me a wet smooch.
Richard, you're gross.
Here. Yeah, pretty damn cool. Oh, you're gonna have to move that. Pretty awesome. We'll do another walk around. I'll do an official one, but man, oh man, guys, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, not a lot, but the front end comes up so nice and smooth. It's not forced, and man, yeah, I'm happy with that. Thank you, Lepines Polaris in Quebec, just over the Ontario border. Man, that guy has been sitting on this a couple years, and I knew once I saw it, it's a perfect color scheme, and it's exactly what I wanted. So I got some parts coming for it already. Not a lot of money I don't want to spend, but there are some necessities. Unfortunately, as there always is. But man, oh man, guys, I'm happy with that. Stay tuned. Wow. Look at the spider. You guys see that? There's a hanging there. You see it? Just waiting to bite me. That bugger. She's a beaut.